And then I had another guy say that that his looked like a motherboard, a motherboard, and I thought, okay, a motherboard. I mean, like a computer motherboard, like a tiny, tiny motherboard. And I'm like, all right, I can buy that too. I mean, that's possible that it could be a motherboard. I mean, we know that we're dealing with nanotechnology here, so yeah, it could be a motherboard. Somehow got implanted the back of the neck or behind the ear. Who knows? But anyway, so the point I'm making is everybody, and most of you who have Morgellons, who have had it for a while, probably have already found this yourself. You may have found something significant. You may have found something that looked kind of like a nest or a honeycomb or a cocoon or like a wasp nest or something. You may have found something like that, and you might have thought, well, that's just another piece of biofilm or something like I did. That's what I thought. I thought it was just more weird biofilm. But you may have found something like this, and if you did, then it's possible that you may have gotten the the motherload, as he calls it. You may have gotten to the motherload. You may have found the motherload, or you may have found the central location for Morgellons. You may have found you may have found the source of where they began, or where they got started. In other words, and so now I'm thinking, for the longest time I thought, well, it starts at the brainstem. It starts, but it not necessarily, because if he found it behind his ear, then it could be anywhere, right? I mean, I'm thinking it's going to be in the head region, because I believe that the head is the central location for Morgellons. So anywhere on the head region, you might find this motherload that he's talking about. So like I said, I call it the central location, or the command center, or he calls it, he also called it headquarters. This is headquarters. He said, this is headquarters. This is a motherload, whether it's motherload or headquarters or command center or central location, it's all the same thing, folks. It's all the same thing. So if you can find the central location, or if you can find the headquarters or the motherload for your Morgellons, you might be able to get a jump start on removing it. And then I went in to tell him how to remove it. Now, you already know this, but I'll tell you what I told him. I said, you've got to get the Morgellons out of your head, okay? You've got to get it out of your head. You have to soak your head, okay? Now, I know I've talked about this, but I don't know if I've actually told people you have to fill your tub full of baking soda or Epsom salt, and then you have to lay back in that tub. Get it full enough to where you can immerse your whole body in that tub, but you're going to have to get down to where you've got your whole head or your whole scalp. You don't have to put your whole head under water, but your scalp or your all of your hair, where you have hair, that needs to be underwater, okay? That needs to soak. Now, I always did it for about an hour, but that's up to you. You stay as long as you can. But you have to get the Morgellons out of the head. If you can get it out of the head, like I said, and like he said, if you can get the motherload, or if you can get the headquarters, or the control center, or the central location, if you can get that out, or you can get this, whatever this is that comes out, to me, and it's like a colony, okay? It's like a colony, or a gathering spot for the parasites or the Morgellons insects. It's like a colony. So, but, and I'm going to say, I don't know for sure if it's always going to be in the head region. Okay, I believe it is. I believe that the central location is always going to be in the head, but I cannot say that for certain because, you know, I mean, everybody that has found this so-called Morgellons Motherload has been in the head region. It's always been in the head region, but I can't say that it's always going to be in the head region for everybody. It's possible that it could be in other places on the body, okay? It is possible. But so far, everybody that's reported it to me has found it somewhere on the head region, either behind the ears or at the back of the neck or at the top of the head. I know there's one girl who had what looked like a nest at the very top of her back of her head at the top. So anywhere on the head region, I feel like is where you're going to find the motherload. So, like I told him, you gotta lay down in the bathtub. You gotta immerse your scalp, your whole scalp, in the water. Now, you don't have to just lay there with your head underwater for an hour, but make sure that all of your scalp is immersed underwater for at least an hour. But if you can't stay an hour, then try to stay 45 minutes or half an hour. I mean, stay as long as you can, but make sure that you immerse your scalp in this Epsom salt to help bring it out. Okay, this will pull it out. You may not see anything in the beginning. You might not see anything at first, because I know it was about 2 weeks of me soaking in the Epsom salt just to relieve the crawling and the itching. You know, I wasn't even aware that there was anything in my head that needed to come out. I was just soaking it to relieve the itching and the crawling. And then after about 2 weeks, or maybe a week and a half, that's when I started seeing the white fungus come out, and the insects and everything else started coming out. So he was wanting to know, what do you do? Well, you have to immerse your scalp under the water, and you have to do this every day, until you have an outbreak of the sores in the head, and then you have to keep doing it until the sores clear up. Okay, once you have the outbreak of the sores, now you're going to have this, I'm talking about the head, but you're going to have this all over the body too, okay? Because once the sores break out on the head, they're going to move to the body, because Morgellons is everywhere. So, but you want to have the outbreak in the head. So once you have the outbreak of the sores, you keep doing the tub soakings, and you keep taking the internal detox, like the potassium iodide. You want to take the potassium iodide, or you can take the bentonite clay or diatomaceous earth, some kind of internal detox along with the external detox. Okay, you want to keep doing this until the sores clear up, until you see no more of the white fungus coming out of your body, coming out of your scalp and your body. Okay, this is very important. So, and I know I've talked about this before, but I wanted to make this video to make it clear about soaking the head. Okay, because I know a lot of people think, well, you just get in the tub and you just soak your body and you don't really worry about your head. But no, the head is the most important. Like he said, this is headquarters. This is headquarters, or this is a motherload. Okay, right. I agree with him. Whatever you want to call it, headquarters, motherload, central location. I mean, control center, whatever you want to. It's all the same thing. So you got to soak your head until you have a full outbreak of the fungus and the sores, and you keep doing it until it clears up. Okay, that's all I want to say today. I just needed to get this straight about the motherload. Okay. We haven't been calling it this, but I think it's perfect. I think it's the same thing as, you know, headquarters, but it's or central location. But I think he's right on. Okay, he's right on. And so, and what he shared is helping me and a lot of other people. So I hope this will help somebody. I love you guys. Bye.